Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Angela. This is Angela the Ada Lover, although I have branched out into other fabrics. I'm trying to decide whether I need to change my channel because although I do love Ada, I feel I don't want to like exclude, I don't want to like, I don't know what the word is. Someone come up with a word. I just don't want to box myself into one thing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so a little bit about what's going on. My husband's been out of town since Tuesday. He comes in town today. He's flying into Atlanta. We live about an hour north of Atlanta. They're supposed to have a huge parade today to celebrate the Braves. They won the World Series. I have been really, throughout the year, I've been watching them, listening to them, keeping up with the Braves, especially end of September, October, all of postseason. My husband is a loyal Braves fan. We didn't go to any games this year. I think it's just because it was hot. I don't know, or it was just the timing was not good. But we definitely listened to them and watched them and kept up with them. So, yeah, they won the World Series. He was out of town Tuesday night. I stayed up until well past midnight watching them win in Game 6. It was awesome. I had my pearls on. If y'all know anything about the Braves, you know that about the pearls. But I was wearing pearls, an Aussie chain. I was rooting them on, and they won. Yeah! And they're having a big parade for them today. And it starts now. It was starting about the time that their flight was supposed to land or a little bit afterwards, and is going from Atlanta. Then they're closing the interstate, and they're coming from Atlanta to Marietta, which is where, or around in there, the Truist Park is, which is the baseball park that they play in. And then there's an area right next to the baseball park called the Battery that's like restaurant, bars, entertainment. That place is going to be packed. They're expecting like 1 million people. They said 1 million people to come out between, I guess, in all the different areas between Atlanta and Marietta and the Battery to come and cheer them on. When you have 1 million people in Atlanta trying to get to one place, then you're gonna get in some traffic. I sent a message to my husband, said, you know there's a parade today, right? When are you supposed to get back? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna get back right in the middle of it. And they're like, okay, so you know what you do? You just sit in traffic and maybe you'll get to see something. There's nothing you can do about it. And so maybe he'll get to see some of the parade. Maybe he'll miss the traffic. Maybe he'll just be sitting in it probably. It'll be awful to just sit in and not be able to see anything, but at least he knows what it is and I guess can accept it. So that's what's going on here. That's what I've been watching on TV, well, up until Tuesday. And then I was like bored. I was like, what am I gonna do until Saturday when I can watch football? I love to watch sports. I love football, and I like baseball when the Braves are doing well. I like college football. I like the Braves. I'm not a professional football watcher. I don't like basketball just because no one in my family ever played basketball. So I guess my main things are baseball and football. So I can watch football on Saturday, I guess, which is tomorrow. Okay, that's enough about me. Nothing else I'm boring. Nothing else is going on. Okay, so I am going to show you some things. I did a video, my last video or the video before that, I showed a video on what I worked on for Halloween. When I got home on Sunday, because I had been out of town, I put all the Halloween stuff up. I'm tired of working on Halloween. I need to move on to something Thanksgiving or Christmas and just work on that. but I didn't really show you, I don't think, everything that I had been working on, so I'm just gonna show you what I've been working on. And I'm gonna have to piece this video together because I'm gonna have to crawl across my floor. And I am almost 53. My birthday's the end of December. And when I stand up or move after like right now I'm sitting on the floor and I'm cross-legged. But if I like try to stand up and go get something, all you're gonna hear from me are grunts. I grunt every time I stand up or move into a different position. It's really sad. I mean, I would say I need to work. I feel like I do work out, you know, but it just doesn't help. It's age. So, okay, we'll just start with what I have right here in front of my face. This is from, and I can't remember if I showed this, but since it's here, I'm gonna show it to you. This is from Twin Peak Primitives. It's called Poppy the Horse, and it's one of their limited editions, and that's what it looks like. I did show this to you because I was laughing about the goats. It says, I feel goat, and this is where, and this is my first piece on linen. I think this is linen. Anyway, looks like linen. It said it was linen. That's how far I have got on that one. I messed up and made the legs a little bit longer. I have showed you this because I talked about that. Anyway, here it is again. I like it. It's cute. It's small, but I love it. But I haven't worked on that in a couple weeks. I really, really like that Twin Peak Primitive stuff. I think it's really cool. Okay, now I'm going to show you the next thing that I've been working on. Okay, this next thing is not a cross stitch, but it is a, what's it called? It's a felt advent calendar. I ordered this from a place called Mary Stockings, I believe it's called. And it is Santa. It is Santa. And it's one of those things that has all the felt pieces and you have to kind of like, sew them together and do other things to them. It's a lot harder than what I thought it was gonna be. I ordered this over a couple of years ago. And I started it and then I stopped it and I forgot about it. But I really wanted to get it done. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so it has these are little pockets and then all in his beard, and then you got Santa. And this is not great, by the way. And I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, I was like, what does that mean? I had to learn how to do a blanket stitch. So that's how far I've come on this one. So, you know, I actually had almost all the pockets, you know, you had to like embroider, is that the word? Yeah. These, and then I had to put on all these little sequins and bead thingies. So I'd had almost all that done, but I lost this. So I just had to I just made that based on the other ones. I like winged it. I didn't go by I didn't cut it out because I couldn't find it. Then there's a backing to it, right? Because you know the regular side's a mess. And I had to blanket, the directions said to blanket stitch this onto the back, the backing. And so I had to look it up on YouTube to figure out what the heck is a blanket stitch, and it was pretty easy. Then I started working on his head, and so yesterday I put all these sequins and beads into the hat and this trim, sewed on the face. I did that wrong, and then it was like it keeps telling me to attach it to the backing, but then another part of the direction says not to put it through the backing, put it through the felt. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. So you have to layer these things on, you know. So I did all this yesterday. I did the hat, this trim, attach the face, attach the, this is actually, most of this is gonna be covered up. The only thing that's really gonna be showing, a nose is supposed to go there, and then a mustache is there, so it's just gonna show like the top part of the cheeks there, but it looks kind of like a duck right there from that picture, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like with a pink bill. Oops. Doing that or something. Ooh, my arms are getting tired from holding this up. Then I did the eyes. You had to do the eyes, and you had to sew them on, and then you had to do the felt and put the little, it called for a French knot, but I don't do French knots, so I just put little white beads there. And then you had to do the eyelash things, and then you had to sew around it. Anyway, it's just a lot of steps, It is time consuming. This is really almost everything I did yesterday. But yesterday was it rained all day or most of the day, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do crafts all day. No one's here to stop me. Okay, back to stitching. This is a new project that I worked on. I actually, what is it called? Not frogged, I UFO'd. There's some things that I start a lot of things and decide I don't like them. And then so I could use the fabric, I just frog the stuff out of it or pick the stuff out of it and reuse it. Okay, I just had this on here. So I was looking on this website. It's called Thread Geeks. Thread Geeks Cross Stitch. And I was looking, and I came across something, and I said, I'm doing that for my husband. So I started it, and it's not gonna be that big. It says it's gonna be 12 by 15 on 18 count, but I'm doing it on 25. It is Clint Eastwood. That is the name of the picture. It's by Andre Pankove, and the chart design is by Thread Geeks. And this is what it looks like, and there may be a glare. Clint Eastwood. My husband loves Clint Eastwood, and that's why, I was like, I'm gonna do that for him. And it's all kind of like it only has like, I don't even know how many colors it had. Not many, like maybe, gosh, how many colors is that? Maybe like 21, like maybe 30 colors, if that. I don't know where it says it. So this is what I've done on it so far. And let me tell you my dilemma. Okay, so here's the picture again. Let me pull up a mock-up so you can see it better. Okay. This is how far I've come on this, which is just the corner, right? Then I was like, I can really, because this is all solid and light color, I can see the lines through. I can see the lines, like the easy grid lines through it. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. Then we're in the car on the way back from when we went out of town last week. I told my husband that I was making him something, and I couldn't decide what it was. He's like, let me see, what are you talking about? He's like, oh gosh, what are you making? I showed him that picture, and he's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. He's like, I love it. Do it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to though. So I just made my face really red by doing that. He's like, do you know what movie that's from? I'm like, I mean, I've watched some of the movies with him, and I know that there was one particular one that every time it comes on, he's like, you gotta watch this. And it's like an older movie. And I was like, no. And he's like, it's what did he call it? The Outlaw of Josie Wells, I think. Anyway, I think this is a picture from that movie. or a rendition of it. So I guess I'm going to be doing Clint Eastwood, or Josie Wills. I don't even know if that's his name in the movie. I need to watch the movie, I guess. Nah, I don't want to watch the movie. I'll just take his word. So I guess I'm going to be working some on that, and I need to probably get started on it. What's next? Okay, this is another chart that I bought recently and started on it, but now I'm just like, I do that all the time. I start things, I'm like, I don't know. This is from Heaven and Earth Design. It is designed by, the chart designed by Michelle Sayeda, whatever her last name is, Michelle from Heaven and Earth Designs. And it's called Red Magical Sunset Bulgaria. And this is a limited edition chart now, I believe. I thought it was beautiful. And it actually looks, the place that we go to the beach and visit, it actually, like, I feel like I've seen a sunset that's very similar to that. Like, it's just the angle of it and the bird's eye. Like, I was like, I have seen that sunset before, although apparently this is in Bulgaria. So I'm using this big, huge piece of fabric because it's supposed to be huge, and that's how far I've come on it. But this is actually something I can see. Like, I love sunsets. So they're like my favorite. I like sunrises, but I like sunsets even more, I believe. And so I was like, I just really need to do stuff that I enjoy. Like I will use in my house. I've got all these patterns. I'm like, am I even gonna hang that up in my house? I don't think so. Like, okay, for instance, not that I think the pattern is bad, but let me pull up one that I'm not gonna hang in my house. And that's why I had started it, and I was like, I am not hanging that up. Now, the Halloween stuff, like normally on a normal basis, I wouldn't hang that up in my house or frame it or whatever or put it out, but I would at Halloween. But this one, I decided this is just too much for me. It is one that I had started on this fabric. It's called Haunting Lust, and I found it on Unconventional cross stitch, and it's huge, but that's what it looks like. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put that out even at Halloween, I don't think. Plus, realistically, it was so big. Like, I think I'm better with smaller Halloween projects. That's why I don't want to know if I want to do like a full coverage Halloween project and spend all that time and only put it out at Halloween. Does that make any sense? I hope so. All right, I had to get into my closet to get this one out. This is one, I don't think I've showed it. I don't know. I can't remember since I worked on it some more. But this is my very first long dog sampler. Y'all just ignore what I look like. I look like I just rolled out of bed. Well, I haven't really done anything with my hair, so yeah. This is my long dog sampler. It's called Watchers of the Dawn. It looks like that. Very colorful. It was different than a typical long dog sampler, but I found it on their website. So, that's what I've done. I messed up on it. Like I messed up somewhere. I didn't frog anything. I just I don't know. I figured I'd just keep going and hope it works out. Keep going and hope it works. And this is like on a scrap piece of Ada. So I haven't done very much on that. That's a big, out of all of them, that's the biggest. Well, no, it's not. I was gonna say it's that, like, rectangle right there that I'm working on, but that one's pretty big too. Yikes. But you know, sometimes when I just want to outline in black and do black, it's good. Okay. And then, what's this? Okay. I can show you this. I don't think I've showed it to you. I'm working on a, let me pull it up first before I talk. This is called, I've showed this before, I think. It's called Make a Wish, and it's from Carolyn Manning Designs. That's what it looks like. And I've done this so far. I like working on this. And it's on a piece of fabric that I decided that I have something else on the other side, but I decided I don't want to use it for that. The fabric's weird. It's so soft. I think I've talked about this before. But I do like the design. Don't you? So I have a couple other of the Carolyn Manning designs, but I just like the colors, and it had so many, like, let me show you the colors. I put them on here. They're just all on one thing here. Yeah, but look at all the pretty colors. I mean, aren't they pretty? Whoa, I love it. Okay. That's what drew me to it, is the colors. I think I have a couple more things. All right, I found the other full coverage that I have started recently and worked on over the past, I don't know, week or two. It's called, oh, and by the way, I looked for like 10 minutes and I just reorganized my entire closet back there. And I was like, why can't I find this project? Well, it was sitting right in front of me. It was actually, the way I have it kitted up is like in these. I needed some space, and I reused these, I got them for like a bead, when I did diamond painting, and I decided that I wanted to like reuse them. So I like have my floss in them, like strands of the strand of floss there, and I figure I could put the little bits in there and everything. I don't know if I'll keep up with that, this storage, but whatever. Anyway, okay, so this one, I found it. It was stuffed in that case. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's called Mini Meditation. I'm sure y'all have seen this one before, and it's from, the artwork is by Elizabeth Wilker. And that's what it looks like. And I thought, oh, that looks so calming to do, like meditation, you know? It's confetti heavy, I feel like. That's how far I've got on it. And let me tell you what I did. I decided that I was gonna do cross country within a page. So I was great with the first color. And then when I moved on to the other colors, I was like, I got so confused. And I don't know if it's because I'm doing tent stitch or what, but I was like, this is stressing me out. I don't want to do this. I'd rather do it slower where I don't get confused and just like take my time and go line by line in a 10 by 10 block or a 10 by 10 diagonal and just go by line because of the confetti. But I think it'll be really cool. So that's like all the ones I've done, but then I had to go back in, and now I'm just trying to work. I'm trying to fill all this in, and then I'm probably just gonna do it, work in a diagonal like I have in all my other ones. I'm always changing my mind. Okay, so that's that one. And I actually just set all these little thingies out and the way when I'm working on it, because I only work on it when I'm up here in this craft room. It's not a travel-y piece, is what I'm trying to say, because it's too much. Then I started working on, okay, so I told you that all day long I worked on Santa, the Santa Advent calendar. I started working on something new yesterday for Christmas. Let me show you. Okay, this is called White Christmas. It's again from Twin Peak Primitives, and it's one of the limited edition charts. There it is, I guess made into a pillow. And this came in a kit, and I loved it. And it's also on linen, so this is my second thing on linen. But it came with the, you know, the pattern and the fabric, and here's what I've done so far. I just started that last night, and I worked on it some today. Get a little bit closer. It came with that needle minder, which is so cute, and the fabric, and all the floss, which is all DMC. And it also came with, which is over there, so I'm not gonna get it, but it came with a like a little project bag that has like the picture of this printed onto it. It's cute, but it's a good place for me to keep this stuff. So let's look at it again. That's what it's supposed to look like. And that's what it looks like right now. I'm enjoying working on it very much. Okay, so what we're gonna do this week is I'm going to show you, let's put here, some of my Christmas projects. Not Christmas, projects that I pulled aside that I want to work on for November and December. And I want you to tell me what you want me to work on next. You can pick one. So I'm gonna be right back. See that pile right over there? I'm bringing it over here, so it'll be in front of me, and then I can show you. Okay, first off, I went through all my projects where half of them were down in the basement. And I've just pulled the ones that I thought would be appropriate for the season. These I have not started yet, so I'm going to show them to you, but I'm probably not going to do anything with them. Although I may in the future, who knows. If I get a hankering to start something new, it's probably not gonna be a Christmas theme because I'll be sick of it. Okay, the first one is from Mill Hill, and it's Curly Ho Ho. It's a holiday pin. It's a holiday pin. Curly Ho Ho. I may put one of these in a giveaway, who knows. Then this one is called Apothecary, and it's from the Christmas Village Mill Hill Buttons and Beads Winter Series. Then I got this, I think last year I ordered from Gecko Rouge, I ordered a Christmas, they're called Ho Ho Ho's. It's like a mystery thing. And I think this came with it. I haven't even opened it yet. It's a swirly. They're called swirly, so it's smaller. It's on 14 count. And it's Emilio is the name of him. It's like a little penguin with a candy cane and a cup. I think it's cute. And I don't even know if the pattern's in here or not. Okay. And then I ordered this a long time ago. I ordered this a long time ago. And I have the fabric and everything for it and just have never started it. But it's from Tiny Modernist, and it's Santa's House. And it's like the Haunted Mansion one. It's like a mystery, and you do the house and they fill in the rooms. So I've got this. It says it's a 6-part mystery. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. 5 rooms. Yeah, there's 5 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like here's room 1. And the pattern's on the back of this little card. So I'm not gonna even, I don't think I'm gonna start those. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so these are the ones. These are actually my WIPs. My holiday whippy things. Okay, so this is gonna be a long video. This first one, it's a dimensions kit, and I haven't really taken much care for it, but it's called Christmas Cove. It's a gold collection. This is from, what year is this from? The design is by Carl Valente, and it's from 1996. Christmas Cove. And this is how far. Where's the top? Oh, that's where I'm at on it. Am I alone in this? I think dimensions kits are hard. I guess it's with all the blending of the threads and stuff. I think they're very hard. Okay, so do you want me to work on Christmas Cove? That's one choice. Then I have another dimensions kit, but this is a needlepoint. It's called, what is it called? Santa and Toys Stocking. It's a canvas, printed canvas. There. That's how far I got. Wait, I've actually done this part too. This is frustrating to work on because the colors, I'd much rather have like a pattern that's like cut and dry. Like do 3 squares of this color. I don't know, I feel like I'm guessing on that. Okay, here is another dimensions kit. It is from the gold collection. It's Holy Night Stocking. And this is how far, get all the threads out of the way. They're everywhere. That's all I've done on it. It's cute though. Okay. So that's a choice. I'm putting it all up as I go. My husband at home soon as he's come and drive. I don't want him to be pulling into the driveway. All right. This one is one that I bought off of eBay. It is from Busilla, I don't know, and it's a Santa's Workshop Advent Calendar. And you can tie on the little piece of candy or whatever with these little things. And that's mostly all cross-stitched up there. I've gotten a lot done on this one. It's gonna be big. That's all. Santa's belt and part of his beard. And this is for this week. Next week, there'll be the same choices. Okay. This is another dimensions kit. It's called Woodland Glow. And this is hard for me to do because of the fabric being dark blue. And that's all. That's as far as I've gotten on that. The deer and part of the tree. I got a lot of whips. A lot of whips that I just don't whip on. A lot of whips I don't whip on. All right. This is one that I pretty much forgot about and found it. This is, do I have a picture of it? Yes, here it is. This is from Brooks Books. It is Spirit of the Sugar Plum Fairy. And it's on perforated paper, which I decided I didn't really like. I actually thought about restarting it on just fabric. And there's what I've done. Somehow you're supposed to like do it on this and then cut it out, and I don't know. It's cute. This is a Gecko Rouge. Gecko Rouge. This was the Ho 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 that I got last year. That also came with that swirly one, and it's artwork by David Finney, and it's called At the Window. It's really pretty. And it's not like, it's Christmassy, but it's not like, you know, the green and red. You understand what I'm saying? This is how far I've got on it. Wow. It's a lot, isn't it? This one's pretty, it's pretty confetti heavy. Oh, and look, there's another project that I had started and I decided I didn't want to do. Because, and this is also in full crosses, so it just takes longer. But I have all these kits from the threads and everything. The floss is already in them, you know, like it's like I just need to not waste them. And then there's this one that I decided to try. It is on, I don't know if it's on linen. Let me look at here real quick. I had lost this pattern and then I found it. It's on 32 count taupe Lugana. 32 count. See, who am I? Angela the Ada lover is who I am. Why am I working on linen and Lugana? So this is Strutting Tom. Wait, it's upside down or to the side. Strutting Tom. Super cute. But I don't know how to finish. It comes with all like finishing stuff in here. And I don't know. And it doesn't have like the floss. It has the finishing stuff and pins, cute pins. This was like from last year. But I don't know how to finish anything. I'm gonna have to, if I end up finishing it, it's not big. It's just on 32 count, so it'll take me a long time. But I've actually started this, and that's all. That's what I've done. Does that look good? That's it. That's it. Yeah. See, it's not gonna be big. It's just hell. I can even see holes in it. Now I have to wear my magnification glasses, and that's when I can see it. But that 32 count compared to the 28 is a huge difference to me. So I don't know. And then there's one other chart that I'm trying to get that's Thanksgiving, Christmas related, but I haven't been able to get it yet, so I'll have to just I'll come back with that later. So out of those ones that I showed, which one do you want me to work on this next week? I'll pick one. Yeah, which one do you want me to work on? Let me know. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go put all this stuff up now and get everything organized and clean before my husband comes home. And I appreciate you hanging around and seeing. Oh my gosh, I can't stop the video. Never mind. I haven't showed you my haul. I haven't showed you my haul. My hair is getting, look how bad it looks. Like, I just washed it. Look, I feel like there's something just fell off of it. I just washed it. I just washed it last night, but it's so, it needs to be highlighted or colored. It needs to be colored so badly that it looks dirty. Okay, so I ordered something and it came in the mail. It's another Carolyn Manning, and I'm not gonna start it until after Christmas, until the new year. But I ordered the fabric that goes along with it, and where's the picture of it? Hello, where are you? Well, there it is. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I think the deal is that it didn't, oh no, there it is. I didn't finish uploading it on the Pattern Keeper. I wasn't showing up. Okay, so this is from Carolyn Manning, and it is called Hound. I thought it was really cool, and that's what it looks like. So it's different than just like the squares and shapes. It's like, it looks like stone or rock or like kind of crystals or whatever, you know, like it's cool. So let me get the fabric that I ordered for it to go on, because it's not a full coverage, because the areas in between each shape is the fabric. That gives you a hint. Okay, so I ordered this fabric from Fiberlicious, and the color is Twilight. It's an 18 count Aida, and it's plain, and it's a 17 by 26 size. It's what they said to order, and that's what it looks like. But I'm gonna take this off just so we can look at it a little bit, because it looked blue, but then I was like, wait, it has some like green in it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I hope it's not too dark where I can't see to stitch. It might be a little challenging. Anyway, so isn't that pretty? Twilight. Okay, and so the deal with this pattern is it uses a lot of different kinds of, I'm just gonna hold them all up here, threads. There's some with like sparkles in them. They're called, toile. I've never used it before. Can you see what those will look like on here? I suck at this. Anyway, whatever. I can't do it. That was my awesome attempt at a what do you call it when you floss throw? What's it called when you throw your floss on the fabric to see what it looks like? I don't know. But you can see. Okay, so let's look at a closer look. The fabric's really pretty. I didn't realize it was that pretty. Okay, so let's look at a couple of these. Can you see the glitter in them or the shininess in them? Got those. And those. And those. It doesn't have, yeah, it does. Can't see it. Anyway, it's shiny. And then has some, what's that? What in the world is that? This is supposed to have shiny on it, but it doesn't look like it. And then this is, I don't know what these are called. I don't know. I just ordered what they said to order. These are different. Okay, so, and that's it. And the other thing is just regular DMC, so I just ordered the ones that were like special. Let me just show this again. Pretty, huh? So it has like, oh, it's really pretty. So Rock Hound by Carolyn Manning. That's gonna be a new start. I wonder how many rocks are on here. Like if I could do one a month. Oh, there's way more than 12. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's a lot. I could do 2 a month. Maybe. I'll come up with something. All right, y'all. I think that's it. Anything else? A couple of YouTubers that I've been watching that I hadn't watched before. One is, oh, it's 3 Trail Stitchers, I believe. I really like them. I've been watching them. Who else? There's someone else and I can't remember who it was. Crafty Emily. To be honest with you, I've been watching so much YouTube videos, so much FlossTube that I can't, like, it's all like running through my head. Stitcherista, of course. Oh, I found, one that I just found is made by Mcgraw. Didn't know about her, just discovered her channel. I like it. And oh, someone recommended this. I can't remember who recommended this channel. Who was it? But I started watching it. I can't remember because I shot you out too. I was watching a YouTuber, a FlossTuber, and she recommended this channel, and then so I started watching it and I was like, oh, I really like her. It's the ADHD Stitcher, and that's a new one. I mean I think she has probably more subscribers than I do, but I really like her. I like her personality. She talks about ADHD, which I don't think, but it's interesting. It's interesting just to learn about it, you know, because I mean, I could have a grandchild someday that has it and might need it, you know. I like to learn about things like that. So, all right, y'all, this is it. It's a long one, I know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know which one of the Thanksgiving holiday projects, WIPs, that I should work on this next week. And I might have something else in store if you comment about that. So go ahead and comment on that, please. I'll let you know later on. I will comment to your comment and let you know what I'm thinking. Okay, bye.